Have you hugged your ride today?
No, but I'm about to. Very excited today. We are doing a test ride of the URAL Sidecar Motorcycle. Here it is. This is the Sportsman Adventurer Edition. Borrowing this from FUKUDA Motors here in Tokyo. Thanks so much. We'll give them a shout out a little later. But most importantly, we're gonna take this bad boy for a ride around the streets of Tokyo and see what kind of trouble we can get into. This is the 2019 URAL Sportsman. I'm immediately struck by the utilitarian simplicity of it and just how sick it is. The passenger seating area is super spacious. Got this nice windscreen and the luggage space. Lots of space putting your mother-in-law, whatever you want to stick in there. You got a shovel on the side, digging yourself out of trouble. Gas can. It's a camping edition. It's a Sportsman Adventurer Camp Wandawega. I've never heard of Camp Wandawega, but I'm assuming it's a cool place. And a bike like this would fit very nicely in Camp Wandawega. All right, now we gotta fill this empty seat. Let's go get John. Sidecars have been romanticized in the movies for decades. Indy Jones, Harry Potter, Wallace and Gromit, Stevie McQueen, even Batman and Robin for crap's sake. Pow! And I'll admit, they are pretty romantic. Or they could be if, well, it's just... yeah.
Get up! Get up. Get up, get up, do the up rock. Get down and shake it when the beat drop. Get up.
Oh my god, this thing is so cool. It takes a little getting used to in the turns, but so far so good out on the open road. It's a blast.
If I had to complain about anything, it would be my shin smacking into this apparatus coming out of the head. And it can be a little bit fiddly getting into gear. But so far, those are my only complaints. Good times.
I share rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. So who the squad that'll make the house drop? Ghetto funk with the rhythm, you don't stop. Cause the squad's got to be show shot. I share rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. So who the squad that'll make the house drop?
There's nothing like being in a sidecar.
Nothing like it. Well, maybe in the driver's seat, perhaps, one day.
I would prefer to be in that seat.
Really?
Yeah, but this is hard work, man. Seriously, there's a lot of like, when you're a turning, you gotta lean.
Is it heavier with me in it? Can you feel the weight?
More stable, actually.
More stable, interesting. Kaminarimon!
Kaminarimon! Asakusa, or Asakusa, as some locals call it. There's a bunch of theories on where its name derives from, but my favorite is that it comes from a Tibetan word, Asakusa, which means where the holy reside. And holy it is. This is one of Tokyo's most revered, spiritual, and recognizable spots. Kaminarimon is probably the most photographed site in Asakusa. What's not to love about this giant 1,500-pound lantern? And a trip to Asakusa means a stroll along the spirited Nakamise shopping street. The reason Asakusa became what it is today is thanks to Shogun Tokugawa Ieyasu in need of a prayer hall. Sensoji Temple dates back to the late 16th century, but the area of Asakusa began to hustle and bustle hundreds of years before.
Do you have anything to say?
I'd rather be riding in that. And here comes a rickshaw driver, aka Shafu. These dudes are fit, shuttling their kyokusan around Asakusa in those skimpy briefs. Props. Make a wrong turn? No worries. This thing's got reverse.
PVG's going in reverse, do it. Honestly, being a passenger is a lot of.
Sorry to cut you off there, JD. How's that medicine taste, son? Tune into any Only in Japan Go live stream I've been on and take a shot for every time he cuts me off. You'll be poop-faced in no time. All right. I'll take the high road. We'll go back and hear what he has to say.
They're just having a hailstorm. Honestly, being a passenger is a lot of fun. I'm very, very surprised how comfortable the ride is. It's almost like being on a sofa, just enjoying the ride, looking left and right as the scenery changes. I can get used to this. I really can.
But don't get used to it.
Don't get used to it. Onwards! Woo!
Here we go.
Shibuya. Get up. Well, get up.
Shibuya's roots go back 800 years. The Shibuya family had a castle here in this part of Tokyo. I wonder if they knew what it would become. Nearly 2.5 million people traveling through the station, hordes and hordes of pedestrians crossing through arguably the world's busiest intersection. What in God's name is this? Attention, start, foreigners. The lights, the jumbo screens. Tokyo is Japan's oyster, and Shibuya, its
Get
pearl.
down and shake it when the beat drop. Get up. Well, get up.
Come on, kick the funk. Rock to the rhythm, go. I said rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. Cause ghetto funk has got the beat to show shot. I said rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. So who's the squad that'll make the house drop?
This thing's really a lot of fun to ride. It's easier than it looks. And the stability of it is nice when you can just sit at a light and not have to put your feet down. But nothing beats two wheels. And what's great about driving the sidecar is you can't go fast. It's more leisurely, and people really, really are attracted to it. We get lots of smiles, people waving, and it's a blast.
It's pretty cool to be riding along with PVG. He's a special guy.
Get up.
Special bike. Special K.
We got a special ejection.
Get up.
Yeah, you wanted to turn there, dude?
Get up.
The great thing about Tokyo is you get to stop and go a lot, huh?
Get up.
You like
Yeah.
that, don't you? Traffic.
That's the charm. That's the charm. Yeah, you can't open it up when you got a lot of dead weight in the side.
Hey.
I'm just pleased as punch with this Ural. I think it'd be a really fun vehicle to take for a weekend away. There's plenty of storage space.
Yeah.
And you know what would be really awesome is riding this thing in Hokkaido.
Oh, yeah.
That would be a fun ride.
Yeah. What's the one thing that you love about it? One thing.
Get up.
The passenger.
Oh.
That makes it a lot more fun. Someone you can talk with, and most importantly, someone who can use the camera and film me.
Subject to cameraman?
I didn't say that, but
I said rock to the rhythm, don't stop. So who's the squad that'll make the house drop? Get up. That's right.
this sidecar elicits a load of curiosity, mostly from old men. It's not exactly the chick magnet I thought it would be. One of the really cool things about having a sidecar is you don't need a motorcycle license. If you're endorsed to drive a car in Japan, you can drive one of these things. That is awesome. So if you're on the fence, want to get a motorcycle or get a car, you're not sure, get one of these.
Get down and shake it when the beat drop.
Weather's not ideal today.
What do you think of the bike
Get
next
up.
to it?
Get up.
Yeah, he's envious of us, I can promise you that. He doesn't have the class or the storage capacity in the back.
Hey, I'm not storage.
No, I'm talking about behind you in the trunk. We got a lot of junk in that trunk, Johnny boy. Well, we have one last stop for the day. A Tokyo sidecar tour just wouldn't be complete without a visit to one fabulous structure from 1958. Do you know what it is? That's right, Tokyo Tower, all 333 meters of it. Here's some final thoughts on the Ural. As a second or third bike, I like it, especially the attention it gets. The shifting could be smoother, it's tough to get into neutral and gear at times, and it's all torque. Acceleration is as to be expected for a heavy rig with 41 horsepower. I didn't ride it on the expressway, so I can't say how it handles at highway speeds, but it's an enjoyable way to tootle around town, and I can imagine out-of-town excursions would be an absolute blast. It's comfortable for rider and passenger. It's cool and quirky at the same time, chock full of nostalgia but with modern tech and reliability, and a load of fun. Glamping anyone? A big thanks to FUKUDA Motors for letting us ride the Ural today. FUKUDA Motors opened their first shop way back in 1948. This is their newest and baddest shop to date, the SHINKIBA Garage. Moto Gucci, Can-Am, Royal Enfield, and this show's bike du jour, the URAL Sidecar. Check out their used bikes on the second floor. And if you need some riding gear, they got that too. If you're interested in a test ride, purchasing, or renting a Ural or any of the other bikes at their SHINKIBA Garage, give FUKUDA a shout out. Shop information is in the description. Thank you again for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Don't come crying to me if you miss out. Ride carefully, and I'll do the same. See you on the next moto vlog. Bye. Really exotic car behind us, John.
It looks like a McLaren.
McLaren? Is that like a McLaren and Clorette's combination?
No, it's a sweet ride.
McLaren.
I'm very, very surprised